Hello, and welcome to Chad Magic. My name's Christian.
And I'm...
Hang on.
Wally?
I don't think that's right.
No,
I'm Wally, and you're...
And I'm Bailey.
Yes,
Yeah.
you got there in the end. Christian's on holiday this week, so
Yeah.
we're filming our Aftermath episode without him.
I'm visiting another plane, but you know, he's going to miss out on a great game that we've got coming up. So we're going to play with some cards from Aftermath, see some of the new Deep Spark Planeswalkers, see how it goes.
Certainly are, yep, those Planeswalkers have lost their spark. So we've got Nathan and Tom coming back on the show, so you know it's going to be super political, some big swings, and to be honest, it's a really crazy show coming up.
Yeah, definitely. Some really cool plays. You're going to enjoy it.
One of the highest powered games I've seen in a while.
But before we do that, what's this?
What is this? So this is a prize that one of you could win. So if you want to win this Dominaria Remastered Draft Booster Box, it's really easy. All you've got to do is subscribe to the channel. Why don't you subscribe now? Press the button, then press the real button. If everybody who watches this video subscribed to the channel, we'd hit 5,000 probably in a few days.
Look at
and
that.
It's really important that we hit 5,000 because when we get there, somebody who has subscribed to us and shared our video on any social media will win this box. All you have to do, share us on Facebook, share us on Tinder. Somebody did share us on Tinder. Sal, if you're watching this, we love your style. But then send confirmation that you've done that to the email address that's going to appear down here, and you'll be entered into the draw. When we get to 5,000, one of you will win.
Yeah, get yourself some old school power, some tutors.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I just know this box.
This is a lucky box, you can feel it.
I can feel the look emanating. But speaking of things, Bailey, that are happening below here, we've got our Patreon now, haven't we?
Okay, that's true, yeah. So if you want to support us on Patreon, you know, click on the link that we've got, visit that. Join our Discord, talk to us, chat about the games, see some behind the scenes footage.
Absolutely,
Really
yeah.
good stuff.
So for just $1 a month, and that's the only tier we have at the moment while we get started, you can join the Patreon, become a patron of the channel, and you can join the Discord, chat to me, chat to Bailey, chat to Christian when he's not on holiday, and all round have a great time. But without any further ado, Bailey,
Yeah, let's get into the games.
Yeah, see you soon. And just like magic, we're back at the table, ready to throw down with these new commanders. What are we playing, guys?
Well, I'm playing Tyvar the Belicose, and basically when one or more of my elves attack, it gives them Death Touch until the end of the turn, and then if I tap anything for mana, well, with an ability, you can give it +1/+1s. So, just all-round good elf.
Nice.
Yeah, Manadork's Tribal, I like it. My name's Wally, and I'm playing Calix, Guided by Fate. My commander loves enchantments. Play an enchantment, make my creatures bigger, use those creatures to beat my opponents, copy the enchantments, sit in my pillow fort, profit.
So I'm playing Karn Legacy Reforged, as you can see from the mat. However, I like to call my deck the Wrath of Karn, or Star Trek 2, to keep it more succinct. So I'm going to be playing the role of Christian today, because I am going to be instantly arch enemy.
Hi, I'm Bailey. Today I'm going to be playing Niv-Mizzet Supreme with a name like a Burger King menu. We're going to come out, we're just going to basically give all of our multicoloured cards jumpstart, being able to play them from the graveyard, and my deck has something like 60 odd multicoloured cards, so hopefully I'm going to just be able to put them all in the bin and get them right back out.
Nice.
Sounds good. Everyone ready?
Yeah,
let's do it.
Let's go.
I do like the idea of like a Niv-Mizzet Flame Grilled Supreme.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tap a forest.
Ooh, okay, one play.
Paradise.
It's a nice bird
nice.
as well.
And then I will pass the turn.
Thank you, Tom. Right,
That's
so
a
I
very
will
good turn one.
draw for my turn. Play a forest. I will tap the forest for a Hardened Scales.
Ooh, okay.
That's the Nathan.
That seems pretty good.
I mean, that's also a very good turn. So everyone's going to be dreading this because I drew like the literally magic Christmas land hand.
Yeah, I heard a rumour Nathan had a spicy turn one.
Yeah. So to start off spicy, I've got an Ancient Tomb, which I think costs quite a bit of money.
Pretty good.
I'm going to tap it for 2 mana, so I'm going to be floating 2 life.
Took the life in advance. See that?
Yeah. I'm going to
like
then
we're
play.
winning so far.
Oh, that's not fair play.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I started with a 1 land hand because of this very reason.
So you've got 4 mana to
So
play with.
in theory, so I'm going to tap it now for 4 mana. Might as well just float it all right now. So I'm going to pay 3 to play a Semblance Anvil. So what that does is it allows me to imprint a card from my hand, which is going to be a nice walking ballista. So what that does now is all my artifacts cost 2 less because they will share a type with that.
I think here's when they just plays a mana
so-
for free now.
Yeah.
I can play one for free, funnily enough, because that's what I drew.
Wow, okay.
No, come on.
And I can turn things into artifacts. What's not to like?
But everything's already an artifact.
We're so dead.
Yeah. So I can just play that for free. So now I should still have enough mana to be able to just straight up just play a Foundry Inspector, which then reduces all the artifact spells by 1.
Oh.
So I've got a reduction of 3 just every turn.
Okay.
So that means right now I can tap this for 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure
I can play a
can.
Mystic Forge.
Oh,
So he can start just taking stuff
Yeah.
off the top of his library?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So do you know what? I'm just
We
gonna
might just be dead here. We
Just gonna
might.
look at what's there, yeah?
Oh yeah, it's a Mind Stone. So I can play Mind Stone. So I can
Casual
tap it for
free
1.
Mind Stone?
So there we go.
Okay.
So that's
Yeah.
completely free. Let's see what's next.
Okay, is this
Is this good, bad?
actually happening?
It's a Mox Opal.
Okay.
Um,
Right, are you
so-
gonna...
So conveniently for me, I actually have a card in my hand which I couldn't play before now until I had these.
Has he just won?
it's pretty close.
It's
pretty
this is a
close.
good, pretty
So
spicy start.
I've got 3 reductions. That's then I've got 5 mana.
Yep.
I'm Forsaken Monument.
Oh my god.
However, I am
All the stuff
completely.
costs 2 less, is it
Yeah,
now?
2. They tap for 2 now.
Oh, they double
And
that.
whenever I cast a colorless spell, I gain 2 life. However, let's see what's on the top. I just play that for free, so I gain 2 life.
Zenith
Yeah.
Chronicler.
Let's have a look.
This is the one the most explosive
Sword
start I've
vessel.
seen in
That's
a
a full
long
vessel,
time.
so I
Like,
gain another 2 life.
Okay.
And I can't play that.
What a shame.
I mean, I could. I mean, if you want me to keep going, I can.
No,
I
I
can
don't
exile.
want you to keep going.
I will. I'm not going to
This is turn 1.
I'm just going to move this around because I just realised this taps for 2.
You've not even had your turn
I've
yet.
Tap it for 2, and for 3 less, I can play Karn.
wow. Okay.
okay.
And he's currently a what? I thought
He's 7/7 because he's colorless. I forgot about
he
that.
gains the plus.
Yeah. So we shall see.
Is
Bailey.
that all you're doing on your turn? I mean, oh, okay.
Rubbish turn, that.
I know.
Nathan.
It's
Well,
pretty
see,
bad.
this is how you do it, Nathan. Try on pass.
I'll untap. I'll
I feel
draw.
really. So, I don't know about anyone else. Whenever you have a turn like that, you just feel dirty.
Yeah,
You don't feel
Right,
good
this is
about
the
it.
I'll play a
turn.
swamp. And I'll tap for free.
Okay. Oh, okay, he's got a Rex Age.
So, what would we
The
recommend?
Mystic Forge.
Okay, let's all fair in love and war. Let's remove it.
I feel
then.
like that might have saved us a little bit there.
Yeah,
so.
that's,
but-
that's
But I just want everyone to remember.
what you did for the table.
What I did
I
for
think
the
you just
table.
gave me a turn too, to be honest.
Yeah.
No, it was the.
I'm trying to get bonus points for future games here. I
okay.
don't really
this game's
think.
already lost.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
No, just fair.
I go?
I will pass the turn.
Okay, so I'll untap and
I feel
draw.
really bad.
Don't feel bad, Nathan.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's my time. I've just little spoiler there. I'm always first one out.
This is true, and I think that might continue into this game,
Yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah, no
We'll play
problem.
a Hall of Heliod's Generosity.
Ooh, it's pretty good.
Then we'll tap for 2 to play a Rampant Crone.
Okay,
So
yeah.
I'm ramping.
Good fair, man. Yes.
Yeah, so Nathan, I'll pass to you as I do that.
Now-
I'm going to go find a plane.
So I'm just going to go to my untapped. I've got a trigger from Karn, trigger from the Vault. So I'm going to place Karn's trigger first with the mana. So that'll be 10.
Yep.
10 mana from that, and I'll use 4 of that to pay for the Vault. So I
Okay.
don't.
Yep.
So I won't lose the 1 life as well. Defend, draw the card. And then, very flavorfully, I drew an Heirs' Workshop.
Okay.
At the moment, it doesn't do anything at the moment.
7 floating can
so we've-
tap for like.
I'm going to use 1 just
11,
to tap
12.
that, sack that, so I can draw a card.
Okay.
Which, so I've got -3 for all my artifacts, and these to tap. So
Yep.
I'll tap 1, that'll be 2. I could have done the land, but I'll play a Mind's Eye.
Okay.
So whenever you draw, I can do it. I mean, I'm going to lose my Karn mana though. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move to combat.
Yep.
Just because why not?
Sounds reasonable.
I'm going to swing, just because, I mean, you had to do it, but I'll swing the Karn your way, Tom.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll swing these 2 either way. So Foundry can go at Wally, and I'll swing the Zenith.
So how big is
Chronicler.
Karn's a 5/5 plus 2?
So 7. So Karn 7, 5 and 5.
I'll just block with.
I guess I'm taking the 5.
Yeah, cool. And then I will pass the turn.
I'll
to him.
take the 3.
Didn't think I was getting a turn 2, to be honest with you. So like.
So I have to be really sad here. I've got a trigger there when you draw your card.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
He
tap
also
1
draws.
to draw.
We're so dead.
Love
I
it.
know it's.
We're so dead.
I'm not loving this. I'm not loving this.
I mean, it's Karn. You're going to be buried alive.
I'm
That's
going to
what he said
play
in the movie.
a Drowned Catacomb. It comes in on tap because I have an island. Tap for 2 and play an Arcane Signet. I'm going to pass the turn.
That's a nice signet.
Yeah, it's good. It's the secret layer one.
Yeah.
Very like Thanos energy to it.
Okay, well, as many turns as we can get here. Really, guys. So I'll draw.
I think Tom might be the only other person with like decent enchantment removal.
I'll play a swamp. I'll tap for 3. And
I have no interaction.
I'll destroy Karn.
Okay.
Beautiful. Okay.
Nice one,
That
Tom.
saves us at least for.
So, yeah.
I think that's good. You won't be able to tap his mana vault now. Is that everything?
Not for free.
That is everything, yes.
Tom is like the hero of this table.
Yeah, he's-
going to draw for turn.
You know what, Tom? I'll
I missed it on
Thank
Tom's
you.
turn, but I'll do it this turn. I'll tap to draw.
Yeah.
Not all heroes wear capes, guys.
They don't. You're right. I'll play a forest for turn. I think this is probably the right play. I'm going to tap for 3, and I'm going to play a Vidoran Enchantress. So whenever I play an enchantment, I may draw a card.
Yeah, that's great in your deck.
And that's over to you, Nathan.
Cool. So on tap, we'll then go for the triggers. So it's going to be the mana vault. I'm going to tap. I'll do it with the Mox Opal and the Liquid Metal Talk, and then I'll draw my card. I will then play it because again, very flavourful. Karn's Bastion.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think it does much in the deck, but it's got Karn.
Yeah, you know, it's-
Oh, I didn't untap these because I'm an idiot. How much is Karn now? 7. So that'll be 3, 5. Yeah. So I'll tap.
Get them back. At least it sets them back, you know.
So I'll lose 2 life for the tomb.
Yeah.
I'll play Karn again. That'll gain me 2 life from the Forsaken Monument. So do you know what? I'm just gonna pass.
Woo.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pass.
Every turn I get, it feels like
Yeah.
it's a gift, you know, like.
This is starting to feel like it's going under control now. Like,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
I'm feeling a bit better about everything happening over there.
I could have played something, but. So I want to
draw?
do that
Would you
trigger.
like to-
Yeah,
yeah?
I'm gonna tap and.
Sounds reasonable to me. I'm going to play a Mana Confluence, so I can pay 1 life and add any colour mana I want.
Nice.
I can then, I think I'm going to tap for 3, take in 1, play a Coalition Relic, so I can add 1 mana of any colour, or I can store the mana for later, but I think we do have a problem. He has a lot of mana.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we need to starve him with cards, so
Okay.
I'm going to try and get
do
rid of
something.
the
Mind's Eye.
Mind's Eye with the Despark. Exile permanent
So
with 4
on the stack, then, whenever a player casts their first multicolored spell each turn, each other player gets to draw a card.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's...
Oh, nice. Thanks, Bailey.
But I have no instant removal.
Yep.
So I,
Okay. Sounds good. I feel like it needed to go, to be honest
Yeah, I
with you. So,
think you are dead right there, Bailey.
and then that's my turn, so I'll pass it to you, Tom.
Okay, I will untap. I will draw.
I feel like I need to do something about Nathan's board now. You guys have all chipped away and I've done nothing.
It might not be my smartest move yet, but I might be able
Do you want
to.
to make a friend, Tom? Is that what it is?
Do you want to
make
make
a friend?
Do we?
whoa,
do you-
whoa.
No,
Be
don't get lost to the
friendly
dark
if
side. This is...
Listen.
You know how dangerous friendships with Nathan can be.
We liked how much politicking you did last time. So, well, last time I was on it.
I don't know.
We know you love a politics of it.
Okay.
Think about who you're making a deal with here.
Okay, now listen,
I mean, I am
I'm
playing
not on-
group hug at the moment.
I'm not on anyone's side. Anyway, I'm going to tap 2, and I'll tap 3.
Yep.
Just to play.
Elvish Army.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty good now,
Yeah. It's going to do me what I need it to do. I'm not being any nasty or anything like that. I'm just going to pass the turn.
Thank you. Right, so I will untap and draw my card for turn. We'll play this Plains, and we'll start getting out my commander. So we'll tap for 3 to play Calix, Guided by Fate. Whenever it enters the battlefield, I can put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. I will
Okay.
choose itself.
Nice.
There will also be a trigger off the Vidoran Enchantress. I will draw
Yeah.
a card.
That's
Sounds
really
good.
good in your deck.
So I'll draw that card.
Oh,
That's
I just remembered as
a pretty
well.
nice card.
He is a multicoloured spell, isn't he?
Oh, so we all get to draw a card?
Yeah.
I knew there was.
Maybe you are a group hug, Nathan. Maybe you are a group hug. Zach.
Dividends. I told you I'm just mana, Karn, and this. thing,
Okay,
apparently.
so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tap. Oh, actually, because of hardened scales, that will have been 2 counters.
Yeah.
My apologies. I'm going to tap for a green to play Wild Growth
Okay.
onto the land that I just tapped. So this now taps for 2. I'll put 2 more counters on Calix, and I'll draw a card from
Wow,
Vidoran
yeah.
Enchantress.
Seems good.
Enchantress is probably one of the best cards in this deck.
Yeah,
So-
yeah. that's-
Maybe there was a reason where we stay good with everybody this year.
And then I'm going to tap my white
Might be right
Plains
there.
to play Lifelink, and I'm going to enchant onto Calix.
That's
So
pretty
again,
nice.
trigger Calix. I'll put 2 more counters on.
Does Lifelink give him Lifelink?
It does.
Oh,
funnily enough.
really? Okay.
And then trigger Vidoran Enchantress.
Okay.
Draw a card.
How big is Calix?
Calix is now an 8/8. Woo! So that blocks a card, I think.
Certainly does.
It does.
It's got lifelink as well, so by all means swing. And I will pass the turn to you, Nathan.
Cool. There we go. Let's see what we can do. I think you'll all be happy to know I've been drawing nothing but lands.
Thank goodness for that.
Yeah.
However, I just drew a very nice land, and again, very flavourful. It's going to be an Urza Saga.
Okay, yeah. Pretty
So
good.
I'll be getting
That is pretty
Card
good.
Soul
next
Ring
turn
or
as well.
something like
So,
that.
so what I'm going
quite
to do
good.
as well, so if I've got 9 mana from Karn, because he was out this turn,
Yeah.
I've got the reduction of 3.
Okay.
So I'm going to use none of that to just play a Rings of Bright Hearth. And I'm going to use 1 of it to play a Helm of the Host.
That sounds
Oh, okay.
I'm going to use 5 of that then, as you can probably imagine.
Getting equipped.
It's going to be equipped on my lovely
Wow.
Karn. However, there's no point attacking. And do you know what? I want to stick to my word. I'm going to be friendly with Tom.
Oh, thank you.
Because we're friends.
We're friends.
I currently cannot attack Wally because it'll do absolutely nothing.
I believe.
Interesting.
Let me do some quick maths on this.
bad. Yeah, it doesn't take Sherlock.
How much do I get here for, Nathan?
So I'm going to go to combat, and that's going to make a copy of Karn.
Yep.
That's bad.
So just to be nice,
Yep.
I'm going to swing just a copy at you.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Still 7, is it?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I will take the 7.
Now, I also realised I should have gained 4 life from the 2 artifacts.
Okay. I mean, I'm happy for you to
Yeah,
have them
you've
if you
not
want.
passed the
I'm
turn
not
yet,
too
so
worried.
2, 3, 4.
And I don't think I can do anything else. I mean, I could
Oh, really?
group hug you. I could give you counters if you're not going to swing your Calix my way.
I can't promise that I'm not going to swing Calix at you.
So I am just going to pass my turn then.
Okay. Oof. That is pretty scary. I will draw.
I'm scared as well, Bailey, so don't be... You've got everything to be scared of.
Yeah, it's quite. We're in for some spicy stuff. I'm going to play a Scalding Tarn.
Ooh, nice.
Do I want to keep that up? I'm going to tap for 2. Tap for 2, and I'm going to play Vohar, Voldalian Desecrator. So it's a looter essentially. I can tap it to draw a card and discard a card. If it's an instant and sorcery, you all lose 1 life and I gain 1 life.
So, Bailey,
Yep.
sorry to do this to you. We all get to draw.
You all do get to draw a card.
Yes!
There we go.
Nathan, I love your deck.
There is no way I can play around playing multicolour spells. My whole deck is multicolour.
It's kind of multicolour tribal,
Yeah,
yeah.
pretty
No.
much. That is all I'm going to do, and I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay, I'll untap. And I will draw. Let's be a classic. Let's tap for 4
Fair enough. Yeah.
Okay.
and bring out.
Get the big boy out.
Yeah, he's doing nothing. I'm friends with everyone.
He is a multicoloured spell, though.
Yes, it is.
Oh, you know what?
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Everyone
Tom.
Tom draws a card.
Say
I
that.
love
Do,
that
do,
card.
do I get to draw a card?
No, you don't.
Unfortunately
Oh.
But what you can do is, on Bailey's end step, tap that and you'll be able to put 2 counters on it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
That is very cool.
Right, and is that all for you, Tom?
Yes.
Cool, right, so I'll untap, upkeep and draw. Right, so we'll go for a forest. And we're going to start with, we'll tap green to play Audacity. Enchanted creature gets +2/+0 and has trample, and when this goes into a graveyard, I draw a card. So that's going to go
Pretty
onto
nice.
Calix. I will add 2 counters to Calix because of card and scales.
Yeah.
I'll draw a card because of Vidoran Enchantress. Oh, that's pretty good.
That's not what you want to do.
But don't worry, it's going to Nathan.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to tap for 2 to play Skyblade Boon. A crit creature gets +1/+1 and has flying. That's going to go onto Calix as well.
Okay.
Trigger Calix,
Scary.
adds 2 counters. Vidoran Enchantress, draw a card.
That's fair.
Okay, do I want to do anything else now, or do I?
Should we
Nah, full send. We're gonna do this the real way. Okay, so we're gonna tap for 3, including a white, to play Ghostly Prison.
Oh,
Creatures
no.
can't attack you unless their controller plays 2 for each creature they control that's attacking you.
Yep.
Trigger Calix, add 2 more counters.
Yep.
Trigger Vidoran Enchantress, draw a card. Right, now we are going to go to combat. Yay! That forest is also tapped, sorry. So Calix is currently a 17.
Oh, I think I'm
15.
Next turn, aren't I?
I think you might.
With lifelink.
Nathan, Calix is flying, has trample as well.
Yeah.
It's a 17/15.
Yeah.
And it's coming straight at your face.
Cannot block that, sadly.
Okay, so you will take the 17 damage.
Yeah,
We'll do that. On damage, Calix will
He's
trigger.
lifelink. He's got like.
Yep. This is really good. This is
Calix will
like.
trigger, and I will create a copy of a non-legendary artifact I control. I'm going to choose the Ghostly Prison. So
Okay.
it now costs you 4 to attack me.
Disgusting. Hate it.
Told you about the pillow fort, guys. Then we'll so damage will happen. I will gain 17 life.
I feel like the the scales have tipped a little bit now, you know.
Well, it's all. I mean, I'm not going to hurt anyone except me.
No, that's fair.
I mean, he's out next round, Swim, if he can.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
So I now need to
You
discard a
two will be
card.
next.
So I'm going to go to my end
Yeah.
step, discard a forest. Nathan, over to you.
Cool. So I'll get 12 mana from Karn, which is pretty decent.
Well, you get 24 mana because you've got 2 cards.
Oh,
Two triggers,
I
yeah.
forgot about 2 Karn, so yeah, it will
So
be
you're going to need
24.
to use the T30 then.
So,
Yeah,
so,
you
so,
have to be quick.
so he said, I'm just going to get just a bit.
Just you know, some.
Oh, we're British. We understand. Everything's
I
understood.
would love to
Yeah,
have that mana. I'm dealing with 4 mana right now.
So, I'm going to start just by doing some things. I am going to then go and play this for free, because I can.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, makes
Casual
sense.
sword.
Yeah, so I gain 2 life
I'd
from
hate to be Wally right now.
that.
Well,
I
the thing
mean-
is, I can take a smack off Nathan.
Yeah, I'm going to equip it to my Karn.
Nathan may wish to not attack me in the hope that.
Are you having? There is no way.
So just so everyone knows, he's got +2/+2 protection from green and protection from blue. Whenever it deals combat damage, you create a 2/2 green wolf, and that player mills 10 cards.
Okay.
Yeah, just casually.
Okay.
Do you know in Jurassic Park when the like 2 T-Rexes are battling? And,
Yeah.
we can just be like,
Leave it in the corner.
Yeah.
Like, don't kill me.
There's little like head wolves.
Yeah,
It's like,
the
it's fine.
Stegosaurus
This
is
is
really
fine,
like,
you know.
As long as you
So-
two fight it out.
So I'm going to use my Heir to Saga. I'm going to tap it I'm going to pay 2 and tap it, so I can just tap that Mox Opal there. Tap it to create a construct token. So it's a 0/0 and it gets +1/+1 for each other artifact you control. However, on that ability, I'm going to pay 2 from this. So I'll just tap my Fort Vessel, and I'm going to be able to get 2 of them. And they'll get +2/+2, so they're 17/17s.
Casual.
Do they have haste or anything?
They do not have haste now.
No?
That's
put another dice
because that
on.
would probably kill me.
Yeah, that's a.
So I got a reduction of 3, so I'm going to go down to 21,
Okay.
and I'm going to play a Worm Coil Engine.
Casual.
That's
okay.
quite good.
Yeah.
Casual, pretty nice. So I'll gain
3 mana worm coil.
2
That
life
gains your life.
from that as well. So it's an 8/8 as well
Uh-huh.
with Death Touch and Lifelink. But sadly, does not have flying. I realise I have not played my land for turn, so I'm going to play a Blast.
Can you imagine how terrifying a flying worm coil engine would be? It'd be like a dragon. Sort
Oh,
of
what's
thing,
that? It's like, oh, yeah, it's the flying one.
So-
Don't worry about it.
At this moment, the only sort of safe way for me to be able to do anything right now, but sadly it taps it, is I'm going to add counters.
It's a blast zone.
But I'm going to add 2 counters, so I'm going to pay 4, so I'll go down to 17 of my 3 mana. The sad part is I had it, but I played the card for the flavour.
Yeah.
So it would have saved me if I would have thought ahead, but I didn't think of the flying. No one ever thinks of flying.
Nobody ever thinks of the flyers.
No one
Yeah, it's.
So then I am just going to combat. I'm going to create another copy of my Karn. So I'll have 2 of them, just for the giggles here. And I pretty much just have to just go full send on Wally, because I think I'll just die otherwise.
I think it's your only option. yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to swing the Karns at yourself. So these ones are going to be 7/7s. And this one is going to be a 9/9 with protection from green and blue.
Okay, well it's definitely going to hit because I have.
Oh, I have to pay the mana for that as well. So
Yes, it's 4 mana for each
4 mana
creature.
for each one. I've got enough here, so that'll be 12, won't it? So I'll just go down to 3 floating mana.
Okay, so I'm going to chump one of the 7/7s with
Yeah.
the Gorin Enchantress. She will
Yep.
die. You did me very well.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
still works.
you're doing really well.
That means I am taking 16 damage, including 9 commander damage, yeah?
Yeah, including that. And then you will mill 10 cards, and I'll get a
You
wolf.
get a wolf?
So there are no specific cards that are great going in. Noteworthy are Angelic Gift, Weaver of Harmony, Aura Gnarlid, Armadillo Cloak, and Battle Mastery.
Okay.
So
Nice.
they're the ones you might want to be aware of. They've all gone to my graveyard.
Yeah.
And I can't do anything else, so I will pass my turn.
Okay, on your end step, I'm going to crack my Scalding Tarn and get a Jetmir's Garden.
Nice.
And then still on your end step, I'm going to tap for 2, play a Faithful Mending. So I'm going to gain 2 life, draw 2 cards, and then discard 2 cards.
So I have a lovely little trigger there. We all get to draw a card.
Yay!
I think I'm just going to get rid of the Triome and this Clifftop Retreat.
Fair?
I gained 2 life, but I paid 1 for the fetch, so I'm up 1. It's 28. My turn?
Yeah.
On tap, keep draw. I will play a Exotic Orchard. So I can produce, not so great against you, Nathan, but I can produce 1 mana of any colour that my opponents can produce.
That's why you play colourless.
Exactly.
Exotic Orchards.
You know, I think it's time. I think it's time to get out the big boy.
Yes,
so
go on.
I'm going to tap for 5, and I'm going to bring out Niv-Mizzet Supreme. So he's a 5/5 flyer with hexproof from monocoloured, and all of my multicoloured spells, spells that are exactly 2 colour, have jump start, so I can play them from the graveyard.
So Bailey's probably quite happy that he's got a flyer now.
Yeah, just a little bit of protection on that. What else do I want? I'm going to tap for 1. I'm going to play a Deathrite Shaman.
Nice.
The best planeswalker ever printed? Question mark. What it can do, it takes stuff from graveyards, gives me mana, makes people lose life, does a lot of little stuff. And I think that's all from me. I'm going to pass to you, Tom.
Okay.
I just realised because you play the multicolour spell, we get the draw, don't we?
yeah,
Because you
will
played
get
it on
to
my
draw.
last
And at the end step, I'll tap this to, as you said to do. Well done, Wally. And
So you'll add 2 mana.
Yeah.
And you can put 2 counters on it.
turn.
There we go. Synergy.
Like it.
I will untap. Draw for turn. I will definitely have to go to a discard eventually. Because
Drawing lots of cards.
some may say too many.
You get insulted with Nathan because he's drawing your cards.
I most certainly am. I will play a land for turn. And then, what do I want to do? Do I want to create more? Am I anyone's enemy here?
You're not
You're not mine.
Well, that's fine. I'll just Bill be bored.
By anyone's enemy looks at Nathan.
I mean, we
one
agreed
specific.
that we were friends. And
I don't think there was an agreement. I think you just decided you were friends.
we agreed.
I will tap 4 to play.
Twine and Guilt Leaf Door.
Well, it's Scott Reach. Other elves you control get +1/+1, and when that name enter here attacks, you gain 1 life for each attacking elf.
Okay. In your elf form.
Okay, so then let's tap my elf, which now taps for free.
Yep.
So you put 3 counters on it.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so it's 7/7
That's
now.
good synergy in the deck.
So, Tom, in response to that, what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to tap my Mana Vault.
Yes, friend.
I'm going to tap my Karn's Bastion.
Oh, he's going to proliferate.
And I'm going to proliferate over there.
So you get an extra card.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
And
you
Do you want
very
to
much.
proliferate on my commander as well?
no, I was
I'm going to kill you next turn anyway.
Deciding.
And with the 3, I will play.
This is
Sonala,
pretty good.
Heart of the Wilds.
So that's going to tap for what? 8 mana? Put 8 counters on it when you do. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I
Scary.
obviously can't do anything with it right now.
No, but that's still pretty good.
But I'm not scary at all. When this is going on, this really is nothing. I'm everyone's friend here, so I will be passing the turn, weirdly enough.
Thank you, my friend Tom. So I will untap my stuff. I will draw my card. Ooh, that's pretty good. But I don't actually think it's the right play, so we're going to pop the planes down. Now, obviously, I very cavalierly threw away my Verdoran Enchantress, but that is because I also have a Misa Enchantress.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's the white version of the same thing. Whenever
Yeah.
I cast an enchantment, I may draw a card. Okay, trigger on Commander. 2 more counters go on.
Don't mind me, I'm just discarding.
Then I will tap for 2 to play the Goodest Boy.
Nice.
So trigger Calix.
Yep.
Add 2 more counters.
Yeah.
This is a big boy.
Trigger Misa Enchantress, and also I'll draw a card.
This is going to just start one shot on people very soon.
I mean, it pretty much did.
Yeah.
Didn't it?
Right, so we'll then tap this, which this land taps for 2 for Cetessan Training. I'm going to enchant that onto Calix.
What
So
does that do? Gives it trample?
gives it +1/+0 and trample. I also draw a card when it enters.
Okay,
So
yep.
trigger Calix first, add 2 more counters.
Yep.
Trigger Misa Enchantress, draw a card, and obviously there is the ETB trigger off the card itself, which will draw me another card. I'm going to be discarding some cards. I guess, Nathan, I'll offer you the opportunity to say any last words.
I mean, I feel like I'm going to be buried.
It's very flavourful, I have to give you that. So, Calix is currently a...
Too big.
Yeah, too big. I mean, we have to do the math, though, for the life game.
Guess so, yeah.
Calix is currently a 24/21 flying lifelink, double trample, in fact.
How lucky you feeling, Tom?
Okay, so Nathan,
I feel like this is coming
with those
like,
iconic last words, I think we're gonna
Yeah, I think I'm
gonna send Calix at you.
sadly dead.
So Nathan, you will die to commander damage. I will gain 24 life.
Okay.
And there will be a trigger on damage in a second.
Yeah.
So on trigger, I will create another ghostly prison.
Right.
So it costs 6 per creature to attack me now.
impossible to attack him.
Told you it was a pillow fort stat, guys. And also, when that enchantment enters, it will trigger. I forgot this on my last turn, but it will trigger Calix again. So there are 2 more counters will go on. So I will go to my end step. I have too many cards in hand because I've drawn a few cards, as you might have noticed.
Just a few.
So I will discard. What is this? 3 lands and a Kodama's Reach because I don't feel like I'm very short on mana right now.
No, I think you're doing pretty
And
alright.
Nathan, that's over to you, my friend.
I'm dead.
Oh yes, Bailey, over to you.
Let's kick him on, he's down, you know.
As we found out from
It's because you hadn't scooped your board up.
the 40-year spoiler, I was buried alive. Sorry.
So, are we both agreeing that now that Nathan is dead, Wally is now the threat, right?
No.
He can kill both of us, like, one shot. I'm going to try and do something anyway. On your end step, Wally,
Okay.
I'm going to tap for 2, taking 1 from the Mana Confluence, and I'm going to play a Golgari Charm saying destroy target enchantment.
Okay.
Calix is an enchantment.
Calix is an enchantment, so Calix will go to the command
Yeah,
zone.
and all of this stuff is going to fall off and go to the bin.
Yep, so okay, there will be some triggers. When Audacity goes to the graveyard from the battlefield, I may draw a card.
Yep.
So I will draw a card.
I'm then going to tap my Desecrator.
Is this still on his end step?
This is still on his end step.
Wow.
I'm going to discard a card, which is a Hollow Fountain, and I'm going to draw. Okay. My turn.
My good friend Bailey, I wish you the best of luck.
I'm going to draw. Well, the scary thing is, because he has so many ghostly prisons, I know where the elves are going.
No. We can work at this.
Okay. I'm willing to, that sounds good to me. I'm going to play Land for 10. I'm going to play a City of Brass. I'm going to open the way up for you a little bit, Tom. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use Niv-Mizzet's ability. This has Jump Start, so I'm going to play a D-Spark. So I'm going to discard a Tyrant Scorn to do that. I'm going to target one of the ghostly prisons.
Okay, so I will have 2 ghostly prisons left.
Yep, that's true. That's going to go to Exile. I'm going to then go to Combat, I think. And I'm going to swing 5 in the air at you, paying the 4.
Okay, yeah, so I'll take 5 commander damage.
Yep. And that is my turn, I think. Pass to you, Tom.
Thank you. I will untap. I'll draw.
Just remember that we're friends, Tom.
Yeah, I'm sure. Bailey, what does Harold do?
Ooh, does Harold... He likes elves, doesn't he?
Yeah, he unites the elves.
Ah, okay.
I think I know which card's coming out.
Yes.
now.
So I'll tap for 4 to unite the elves.
Okay.
So I mill 3 cards. You may put an elf or a Tyvar card from them onto the battlefield. So 1,
Bounty of Scamfar,
2,
Crown of Scamfar. So very flavourful. And what's it?
3.
Forest.
There is only 1 card we will be placing on.
Yeah, the Rex Sage.
Okay.
So
Okay, well, obviously as it comes in,
just take out a ghostly prison.
a spooky
makes
prison
sense.
goes. I'll pay the green to tap. And how much does this create me now then?
That will add you 8 mana. So that becomes
The casual,
it's 8 counters on it.
gain 8, put 8 counters on it. Pretty good.
And it's in any combination of colours, so you can just spend 8 mana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I will. So there's 2.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
5.
Ooh. Okay, there's no tokens out yet, though, by the way.
So how much mana do I have left? 3? 5? 6,
Yeah.
7, yeah.
What does that do?
Jagged Scar Archers. Power until it's equal to the revelve you control.
Nice.
And then I can deal damage to equal to its power to a target creature with flying. And we all know how he likes to make his creatures fly.
Well, the flying enchantment's gone now, so you'll have to find another way.
I feel
to
like
get
you
through.
2 just waited for me to die. You're just waiting just to put the dirt on my grave.
I will tap to produce the floating mana.
Yep.
Yeah, after I go to combat. Okay, so it produces 6 mana. Does that get +1/+1 counters, or is it only 1 per
It's
turn?
only the 1
Yeah.
per turn.
That's fine for me. And then I will pay that to send these 2 at you, Wally.
Okay, so what's that? Okay, so that's 8 damage,
They
5
have
of which is
death
commander.
touch in that.
So I'm just going to take the 8 damage.
Okay.
That's 5 commander damage.
And then that's my turn.
Okay, we'll untap and draw. Start with a plains. Yeah, we'll start by bringing back my commander. So that's 1, 2. Let's play 5 mana
Yeah.
to bring back Calix back out. When he enters the battlefield, I'll put +1/+1 counter on him, but it will actually be 2. And because of Misa Enchantress, I'll draw a card. So we'll tap for 1. Let's play Hyena Umbra, equipping it to Calix. So it gives +1/+1
two
first
lives.
strike and totem armor. Adds 2 counters to
Okay,
Calix.
but with that on the stack,
Okay, so-
who are you coming at, Wally, with your big
Well, I
flying
can't
thing?
tap this turn. It's also not-
I'm just.
It's also not got flying.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's not got flying,
Savage,
so it's
that's fine.
eminently blockable right
That's
now.
fine.
Alright, so that will happen. The counters will go on. I'll draw a card off Misa Enchantress. To finish my turn, I'll
Yeah, it's
add 2 green from that, but I'm only use 1 of them for Utopia Sprawl.
Nice.
So I will choose I'll just choose green. So this land now taps for 3 green mana.
Yep.
Trigger Calix, add the counters, trigger Misa Enchantress, draw a card.
How many cards have you got in hand? Like, loads.
5,
just infinite.
6, 9 cards in hand.
Okay.
Right, so we'll go to my end step. I will have to discard 2 cards, and I will discard Overgrowth and a Razor Verge Thicket. And it's over to you, Bailey. So I passed the right person this time.
Okay, I'm going to tap my Deathrite Shaman. Can one of you exile a creature from your graveyard?
I'll exile Dread
I
Paradise.
was going to give you my Vidoran Enchantress, but
Oh, okay,
as
yeah.
I've got no recursion, so
That's
doesn't matter.
fair. Okay, my turn. Let's see what we've got off the top. Do you know the one I'm actually scared of, Tom? It's the Enchantress.
Why?
Card draw.
Because he's getting so much card draw from it. It makes him able to just stack it all up.
We can deal with that.
Yeah.
If you want me to destroy the Enchantress, I can do that.
Okay. And we'll try and get through all this, whittle him down a little bit so he's a bit more reasonable, and then...
Well, let's
okay.
let's
I'm going to
do
pass
that
the
then.
turn.
Okay. I will draw. Uptick, so all my elves get +1/+1. Okay, I'll play a land for turn. So, definitely Enchantress. Let's do it.
I mean, unless you can kill him.
So, I'm going to pay 3. I'll pay 3.
Putrefy.
Putrefy.
Okay.
Okay.
Goodbye,
Enchantress
Enchantress.
is going to die.
Cannot be regenerated as well. Okay, I'll pass the turn then. I'll build up my army.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm untapping. Come on, good draw, good draw, good draw. Right, so we're going to start by tapping 4/3. For Enchantress's presence. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, draw a card.
Oh, come
Trigger
on.
Calix, add 2 counters.
Yeah.
So we're going to tap
This is the
for
4D chip.
4 to play Smothering Tithe. Trigger
Yeah.
Calix, add 2 counters. Trigger Enchantress's presence, draw a card. Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll tap a green to play Rancor. Equip that onto Calix. Add 2 counters.
Rancor's
Draw a
always going to
card.
be coming back.
I think actually I'm just gonna chill. Just gonna chill, sit on D. Yeah, Bailey, that's over to you, mate.
On your end step, I'm going to pay 1, and I'm going to exile. Can one of you pick an instant and sorcery from your
From my
graveyard?
graveyard.
I'll get rid of that.
Yeah. Each opponent loses 2 life.
Okay.
I'm also then going to tap the Desecrator. I'm going to discard a Bird's Paradise, and I'm going to draw. And it's my turn.
Have you got a way of dealing with them?
Not really. It's not super great.
On your draw, do you
Yeah.
play the 2?
Yeah.
Just happy if you play the 2.
That and that should be fine. I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to swing the 5 at the air at you, and I'm going to pay the 2
Sure.
to do it.
So good, so I'll
Yep.
take the 5, that's commander damage yet.
Do you get around that monocolour?
It's done.
Yeah.
No colours.
Big brain,
Big brain play, big brain.
That is my turn. I'm going to pass.
Okay, I'll untap. Draw. I will play a swamp. This upticks. Whenever an elf you control attacks this turn, target creature gets -1 until the end of the turn.
Okay.
I need to make something beefy, so obviously I will pay the green to tap this to generate mana.
Only 10 actually, because she'll see herself, won't she?
Yeah.
It doesn't say other creatures, so yeah, just stick 10 counters on it. So it goes straight.
Just a casual gain 10, put 10 counters on it. Wow.
And then
Scary.
that is my turn.
Okay, on your end step, I'm going to tap 1 for Enlicened Tutor.
Okay.
So I'll search for an artifact or enchantment, pop it on the top.
Sounds reasonable.
I'm going to reveal Privileged Position. That will go on top of my deck, and Enlicened Tutor will go to the graveyard. Then we will go to my turn. We'll tap my
The
stuff.
cards he's drawn compared to that, like
I know, my
that's a
deck's
big
looking a bit
wedge.
thin, isn't it? And quite a lot of these cards are double sleeved as well, so I'll draw that Privileged Position. Right, so there's a few decisions I need to make now. Right, well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tap the Hall of Helios Generosity and 2.
Yep.
And I'm going to put an enchantment from my graveyard on top of my library.
Yep.
It's going to be the Angelic Gift. Will go on top of my library.
So that gives it flying.
Flying, and I draw a card when it comes in as well.
And this man said he had no recursion.
I lied! Right, so I'm going to tap 3 from this land, and we'll add 2 more to play the Privileged Position.
Remind me again what privilege.
Other permanents you control have hexproof.
Yeah.
Trigger Calix, add 2 counters, trigger Enchantress Presence, draw the Angelic Gift.
Yep.
Tap 2. Can you guess what I'm going to do now? Play the Angelic Gift onto Calix.
Yep.
Trigger Calix, add 2 counters.
You've got trample and everything.
Trigger Enchantress Presence, draw a card.
Sure does.
Out for blood.
This is scary. It's got hex
Right,
boots as well.
so I'm going to go to combat.
Yep.
Calix is currently 18, 19, 19 to 21, 19, so I can kill somebody with this.
Is it trample?
It does have trample, but if you can block it, then it's only just got command damage.
Only block
You've got a
it
reach as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
So you're actually.
It's not looking.
Yeah, I
super
do,
great.
and it's actually quite pumped.
This always happens to Bailey.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah.
Like by process of elimination, Bailey dies. Bailey, I'm very sorry because
You swinging at me?
I'm going to swing Calix at you.
Okay. I will then pay 2 and a life.
Okay.
I'm going to discard a Arid Mesa.
Oh, I forgot you could do this.
I'm going to jumpstart back the Golgari Charm.
Yep.
So I'm going to destroy the privileged position.
Okay, that goes.
I'm then going to pay another 2. I will discard a Ziatora's Proving Grounds.
Okay.
And I'm going to jumpstart back the Tyrant Scorn, which is going to return this to your hand.
Return Calix to my
Yep.
hand. Okay, so when that happens, Rancor will come back to my hand as well.
Oh yes, yes.
Is Rancor when it goes to the graveyard?
Yeah,
or-
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
fair.
Goes to my end step, I'll have to discard some cards. I will discard Soul Ring and Rancor. Rancor doesn't come back to my hand this time because it's only when it goes to my graveyard.
Okay.
Bailey, onto you.
I will tap the
On my end step.
Desecrator. I'm going to discard a Terminate. You both lose a life and I gain a life.
Okay.
Oh, fine.
And I'm going to draw a card. Okay, on tap. I'll draw again.
Do you pay for Smothering Tide?
Yeah, I think I will. I will.
Why do you want it so much? You've got so much
To be
land.
fair, I feel like this is the most times I've seen people pay for it.
Yeah, and it's doing nothing. Like
Yeah.
it's. I will pay the 2 for Smothering Tithe. I'm gonna tap for 2, and I'm gonna play a Young Pyromancer. Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery, I get a 1/1.
Okay.
I think this is your chance to do some damage here, Tom. I think so. I'm just gonna pass the turn.
Okay, I will draw.
Smothering
No.
Tide trigger? Okay, fair enough.
That was
Right,
very easy.
I'll play Forest. Okay, so I will go to attacks.
Yep.
This now taps for 7.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 7.
7 floating.
Okay, and
I'm
then
dead.
I really don't care about lands. I know this is very much greatly is enough lands to take all of these at you.
All right, so, right.
All the elves have
That-
death touches on that.
Yeah.
Not ideal. Right, so what's the biggest thing you're coming at me with? Selvala. It doesn't have trample, does it?
No.
So I'm going to absolutely chump block that with my Spirited Companion, so that will die. I will take... You're swinging at me for 39, I've just taken 20 off the board, so I will take 19 damage. And that's 5, that's Commander, right?
It's got +1/+1 counters.
Okay,
so, oh yeah.
So it's got you're taking actually how much
Why is
command
it
damage?
It's
+1/+1
but being buffed by 2.
by,
So
by
it's
2,
7,
so
yeah.
it's 7.
So I go to 16, I've taken...
That was a big swing. It was
Yeah.
a big
I've
swing.
taken a bit more, I'm 12 command damage from you, Tom.
Yep.
Okay.
And yeah, that's the combat.
Anything else? Ethan?
No, I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a big swing.
In the words of Phil Swift, that's a lot of damage.
I think I might be dead, so we'll untap anyway. See if I can go out on a high. Draw. We'll tap for 3 to play Calix again. So when he ECVs, obviously he will trigger himself to add 2 counters because of Hardened Scales. Trigger Enchantress's Presence, draw a card. Okay, that's better. Play that Forest as my land for turn. Then tap 2. Play Lightning Greaves.
Ooh, okay.
Equip them onto Calix. He's a Hasty Boy now.
Yeah.
And Shroud. Tap for 3 to play Yavimaya Enchantress. +1/+1 for each enchantment on the battlefield.
Okay.
Then I'm going to tap for 2 for Strionic Resonator. So I can copy Calix's ability should I wish to.
Yeah.
Although I haven't got the mana to do it right now. I think, Tom, I didn't enjoy you swinging at me like that.
Swing at me?
So I'm going to hit you for 4 with Calix.
I'll take 4.
Okay, that's commander damage.
No, I'll take 4 or 3.
This will trigger, so I can create a copy of an enchantment. I'll just copy the Ghostly Prison again. So attacks cost 4 now.
Okay.
And with that, I'm going to pass the turn to Bailey.
Okay, on your end step, I'm going to tap 3 in our life. I'm going to flash back the Faithful Mending. So I'm going to gain 2 life. I'm going to draw 2 cards. I'm going to discard a Bloom Tether and a Plains. I'm going to get a 1/1 from Young Pyro.
Why is Bailey discarding all these good cards? Making me nervous.
I can get them back.
So
I will actually pay 1 life. And can one of you get rid of an instant and sorcery from your graveyard?
Yeah,
sure
I'll just
you
get
have
rid of my
quite a
Rampant Growth. There we go, it's gone.
So you both lose 1 life.
Yep.
And I gain 1 life. Beautiful. Let's see what I get. So draw. I think I'm just going to pass the turn.
Okay, I will untap my plethora of lands.
Oh, did you pay for Smothering Tithe, by the way? Given that you've not done anything
I
as well.
will play for Smothering Tithe.
Okay, I will draw
Did you pay for Smothering Tithe?
100% all the time.
I don't think I've ever seen it be paid every single
100%.
time.
Yeah.
Every single
Yeah,
time.
it's impressive.
I will play Scareforth, Elder Hall.
Yep.
Basically, I can create tokens, but it's sacrificing it. Okay, I think we have to start doing some damage here. Now, I need to pay for this in some way, so I will tap this to pay.
20.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll go to attacks first.
Yeah.
I will then tap it to pay it.
Okay, yeah.
So you've got 20 mana, so you can attack with 5 creatures.
Yes.
It's crazy that 20 mana. Oh, we can swing for 5. Wow.
I'll attack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll attack with that. These all.
Yeah, I am going to, because you don't have quite enough to kill him.
No.
But if I pay 2 and discard a land, I'm going to get rid of your blocker, Wally.
So Yavimaya
By 10,
Enchantress.
18, yeah.
Yep, it's dead. Okay. So that means I can. Alright, so I'll tap 1 before damage. And I'm going to Swords to Plowshares, your biggest thing that's coming at me, which is the Archdruid, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So
Okay.
that is 14 damage.
You're still going to
Right, so, yeah. Despite everything, I am very much dead.
And Tom, you'll gain the life from the Swords to Plowshare, won't you?
It was a 14-14.
Yeah.
Okay, wow, okay, that might have just...
That's a big swing, that.
51! Jeez, okay. I've got some work cut out for me here.
You sure have.
I'm just going to harvest these and then go get some more lands just in case.
Yes, sounds reasonable.
And 5 lands will enter tapped.
Okay, on your end step, I'm going to tap the Deathrite Shaman. I'm going to get rid of an instant in your graveyard,
Sure thing.
and you're going to lose. You're going to lose 2 lives. I'm going to untap. Ooh, this is going to be. I don't know if I can survive the Wall of Elves, but you know, I didn't come here to be a coward. We're going full send. So 5 in the air, 6, 7, 8. Coming at you.
Can I block with my Birds of Paradise in the
Yeah,
air?
sure can.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, so that blocks and you take 4 damage.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Take me down, Wally.
Pass the turn.
I feel like you became a coward then, Bailey. That wasn't a full send, I'm definitely.
Yeah, it's true.
You got
Better
any
for my
skill-
mana.
you got any way to get Salvar or like Flat Trample or evasion or something.
No.
Draw.
I mean, just swinging at me is enough to kill me, I think.
I will draw. I will pay 5 for Shaywick Revolution.
Okay, what's this do?
Draw a card for each creature you control.
Okay, alright.
You gain 4 life for each creature you control with power 4 or greater.
So you'll gain 12 life, draw 7 cards.
That's scary.
So let's start off with if I'll pay for 5 to tap this, to sacrifice it to give something -2/-2.
Yeah, okay.
I also then create 2
Right choice, that.
Yeah, I agree. Gets rid of potential blockers.
elf tokens. I create
Pretty
2.
bad. I forgot that was there, to be honest with you.
And then I will pay 3 green.
Guys, Cradle or Home, I like that.
Yeah.
Well, let's go back and forth with it then.
I think I'm just...
Yeah, and then I will send this at you. The ones I can send.
Full
You've got the
send.
money, Tom,
Yeah.
So just full send.
Okay,
That's a full send, Bailey.
that is a full send. You know, he's taught me how to do
Yeah.
it, clearly. How much is coming at me? So that is 38, 40,
I feel like this one's going to be blocked.
45. I think you're swinging at me for like 60.
That takes most of it. If you block, it's not got trample.
I'm not blocking anything. I'm not blocking anything.
Why?
Oh.
Because
You declare no blocks.
I declare no blocks. Anything before we go to damage?
Can I take back my attack?
Sorry, Tom.
Well, I've got a card called Ink Shield. So prevent all damage that would be
Oh,
dealt
my
this
goodness.
turn, and I gain a 2/1 for each 1 damage that would be dealt.
I was waiting for the call the ambulance.
Oh,
For
so
me.
what? That's...
Yeah, so I get about 62 flyers.
Ah, you've won.
I have the tokens for them somewhere, but basically I have a sea of 2/1 flyers. essentially.
Yeah. Well, I end my turn, Wally, funny enough.
Okay, go to my turn on tap.
Have you got anything?
keep-
You're pretty much tapped out as well.
I
Destroy all flyers, anything
Yeah.
like that.
Well, I'll put it this way, turn. If I can't kill you this turn, I get it back next turn. So you can't swing it. I'm going to swing at everything at you, Tom, in the air.
Sad time for Tom. Well,
Good game, good game.
Guys, good game.
game.
Well played, guys.
Good
Well
game.
played. Oh, that was really fun. That wasn't
Yeah,
it?
big
Commanders.
swing and ending. Yeah, it's
They are. They're so splashy commanders, aren't they?
They are.
Well, as I'd say,
Yeah.
you let the T-Rexes fight it, and then you just coming in.
Well, that's
and
how
in.
it is
so-
with Commander, isn't it?
exactly,
You've got to go under the
exactly.
radar.
I mean-
So, Bailey, congratulations, first win on the
I
show.
know, I know.
Nathan,
Long time
apologies,
coming.
but you can't have a turn one like
I
that
know,
and
I know.
expect to be allowed to
I mean, that's how
win.
I'm always second, so I like being
I think you're
second.
doing pretty well.
Consistency is key.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, listen, guys, thanks for coming on the show. Really appreciate you making the time today. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And we'll catch you next time on Shad Magic. Bye for now.
Yeah. Look
Nice
at
one,
that, Nerkaday, you know.
First win on the channel.
Exactly, long time coming.
Yeah.
He's not called Niv-Mizzet Supreme for no reason. So yeah, it was,
Absolutely.
it was a really, really interesting game. I thought it was really back and forth. There was a good point where each of us was the threat.
Yeah, definitely.
I've never seen anybody have such an explosive start as Nathan. Absolutely
He
insane.
ended his first turn with 1 card in hand. That's outrageous.
Unbelievable. And he could produce what? Something like 20 mana? No
Oh
difference.
my goodness. I just had to kill him.
Yeah, no.
Nothing for it. He had to die. Simple
Makes,
as that.
makes sense. But yeah, really, really cool game all around. I enjoyed it, and you know, obviously, I'm biased, haven't won, but you know, I think everyone had a lot of fun. So,
And I
that's it.
think, despite this being a slightly smaller set, the cards have some real flavour to them.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
That's true. It's
new
interesting.
ideas.
They've really, especially with the D-Spark Planeswalkers, there's a lot of really cool commander cards.
Yeah.
You know, you can
Yeah.
previously, or maybe you were a huge Nissa fan, but you weren't able to make it. But now you can. You can make your own decks that you can put together. So a lot of cool opportunities for that.
Sure was a great game. Now, the fans
Yeah.
are going to be wondering what this is,
Ooh,
aren't they,
yeah,
Bailey?
that's true. That's
so
true.
this is a Dominaria Remastered Draft Booster set, and it can be yours. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, hit the button right now, why not? Ring-a-ding-ding that bell, then share one of our videos on any social media you like.
And this could possibly be yours when we get to 5,000 subs. We're going to
Yeah.
do it, and this could be yours.
So share us on social media, send an image of you doing it to the email address that's appearing down here, and we'll enter you into the draw. And like Bailey said, when we get to 5,000 subs, one lucky person anywhere in the world will get this box completely free of charge. Now, if that's not something to be excited about, I really don't know.
Exactly. I said there's some good stuff in here. We can feel it. So.
But speaking of things to be excited about, Bailey, there's also have we not made a Patreon recently?
Oh, that's true. That's true. Well, you know, if you love Chat Magic and you want to give a little bit back, we've now launched a Patreon. So we've currently got one tier in it, which is $1 a month. If you join our Patreon, you get access to our Discord, get to chat to us, you know, see behind the scenes footage of the games, get to chat about new cards, stuff like that. The Discord's a really interesting place, so I definitely recommend people joining that if they can.
And we love chatting to our fans on the Discord. We love reading all the comments below.
That's true.
So please check out the Patreon. Please subscribe. Please share this. We are desperate to send this to somebody. So when we get to 5,000 subs, we'll get to do that. But I think that's all for today, don't you think, Bailey?
Yeah, that's all. You know, I'm going to walk off a champion into the sunset.
Sure are, yeah. Well done, Bailey. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed. And we'll see you next time on Chad Magic. Bye for now.
Bye.